we are going to do pick a deck, pick a pile reading. And here we are gonna have two different decks for your choice of choosing. We have Naked Truth Oracle deck. This is the first deck. And the second one is Love Messages. Okay, so we have two different Oracle decks today. It's a obvious love reading. So pick a deck and then we will move on. Again, check the timestamps. I'll be putting it in the description below. You'll see chapters in the video as well, and then just choose the deck accordingly. Again, Naked Truth, this is deck 1. This is deck 2, Love Messages. Okay, we're gonna start now with Naked Truth. I'm gonna use tarot as well to find out more information about the situation, some love messages from your person, okay? So I would like to start with the Oracle deck that you've chosen here, which is Naked Truth Oracle. I hope everyone's doing well. Okay, a few came out. Ooh, telepathic communication. I was hiding my true feelings from you because I was scared of commitment and I didn't want to lose my freedom. We also have truth is I'm in love with you. And then we have telepathic communication. Okay, so this is the first pulse messages. It's a lot of like energy of feeling like this person is, I wouldn't say running away, but trying to conceal their deepest feelings for you. And I see that it's out of fear. They are so afraid of like being vulnerable with you. They have a lot of feelings for you, but they just find it hard. Okay, let's get tarot and find out more information. Okay, so give me more information about how this person is feeling towards the collective for deck 1. And why are they hiding their feelings? Okay. Ooh, I feel like you came in at a time whereby they were really confused in their life. They didn't really know what they were doing in their lives, okay? And they were like, oh my god, this is the worst time for this person to appear. Person of my dreams to appear. More information about Three of Cups reverse, please. Honestly, like from the cards, I feel like, okay, from the cards, it feels like your person was really enjoying life. Okay, your person, whoever you're thinking of, was really in this like life of like indulgence, a lot of like partying, having time with friends, spending a lot of time with friends. And then when you showed up, they're like, oh my god, this is the person I really need, but I'm not ready to settle down. Okay, it's not what they wanted in the right time. But at the same time, you see it's a very conflicting energy, okay? When I asked to clarify the cards, we have the Hermit upright and Ace of Wands upright, which also means that there is this opportunity for them to really review their entire lives and understand, like, what am I doing? Like, have I been doing the right things in my life? And your energy has brought a lot of clarity and balance in terms of, I'm seeing like a good balance between the fire and water energy. So that shows to me it's like this passion. You have a good balance of passion. You drive them, you motivate them in life in general. At the same time, you teach them how to love, how to be vulnerable with their feelings and not being afraid of like just being themselves, of loving. Okay, so show me a little bit more about what this telepathic communication is. What's coming in is that you, whenever you're like doing things, daily life, daily routine, and you suddenly find yourself thinking about this person or you're having dreams, it's actually manifested from your person, right? Even if it's a subconscious manifestation. Ooh. I feel like whatever your person's like sending you in terms of messages is about how like they're trying to balance out their feelings for you right now. The King of Cups upright. they're feeling very torn about the situation. They're kind of sick of just focusing on work and career. I feel like this person is someone who's always been like, oh, like all I need is my career, all I need is like this life, this house, this car. They've never thought about like forming deeper connections with people, or they felt like it was never really something that they could achieve within this lifetime of meeting someone of the same frequency and who's able to show vulnerabilities and emotions. And this is exactly what you brought to the table that has challenged them totally, right? It's again not following through plans that they've had because they wanted to stay single, they wanted to enjoy life, they wanted to do whatever they wanted, right? But when you came into their lives, it's like they're starting to run away a little bit because it's so much love, right? And at the same time, I didn't want to lose my freedom. Again, a lot of freedom that this person had with friends, family, a bit of toxicity, perhaps a lot of flings, a lot of one night stands. And now with you, they're like, oh my God, I have to stop everything that I was doing in the past to be with this person. And that's exactly what scares them, okay? So let's see what's gonna be, or what's coming next in this connection. Okay, more cards, please. There's some air sign energy as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Again, Libra season. A lot of flirting. Okay. Ooh, more communications are coming in. I feel like it's starting to kind of unfold. I feel like this connection hasn't really gotten anywhere, to be honest. Like, even though you guys might have been friends for a long time, you guys might have been hanging out for a while now, but I feel like the connection has always faced some form of blockers. But right now, I see that starting to slowly, properly unfold. Your person is starting to be a bit more open to the idea of like having someone else in their energy, in their lives. They're finding a lot more stability with you, a lot more structure with you, a lot more grounding, but there's also this sense of security with you. That's what's coming next in this connection. But at the same time, I feel like your person's still trying to be in the thinking energy of like, okay, like let me take a step back and not rush into it, which is also kind of good because you don't really want someone who kind of just rushes in to this connection, right? Without properly evaluating whether this makes sense for them or not in their life, especially if they never wanted a commitment from the first place, right? So you want them to kind of take a step back to really evaluate for themselves before they're able to come in with any form of offer. So more communication, love, active progress is coming in soon for you guys, okay? It might be a bit difficult for you. You might find it a little bit hard to detach, but this is exactly what you need to do in this moment to allow space for this person to evaluate and take their time to really think about things. I'm not saying to wait around. You don't wait for anyone, okay? You want to stay focused with whatever plans that you've already had before, because I do see that this connection could come in as a distraction from your plans that you had for yourself. So you need all the more in this moment to connect with yourself, to ground yourself, and not be swayed by this person's inability to come clean with their feelings right now, okay? Give it time, give it space, follow through your plans, your priorities, and your feelings, okay? There will be some form of direction and newness to this connection. There will be some form of exploration. There will be some form of balance that will come into play. I think now it's a bit leaning more towards you wanting to work things out. But this separation, or not really separation, but this detachment on your end will allow more space for you to be a bit more clear with your boundaries. For both of you to really explore and understand like what do you really want in life in terms of passion, what drives you and what motivates you to move forward in terms of romantic connections. And there will be a balancing out of investment and effort put in this connection by both parties, right? So there's a lot more balance that we'll see in this connection, okay? So that's all I have for you, deck 1. I'm gonna move on to deck 2 for the reading, okay? So the deck 2, these are your cards. It's a very huge pile, so I need to kind of split them in two. Again, if you've chosen deck 2, which is the Love Messages Oracle, we're going to start now. All right. I'm going to start drawing cards from the Oracle deck first, and then we are going to tarot to find out more information, okay, based on what we're getting from the Oracle cards. 10:10 on the timer. Again, we're seeing some runner energy, but I'm seeing a lot more passion here compared to Power 1. The thought of you drive me crazy. It's a very passionate connection right off the bat. It's so different. Okay, a lot of reds here. 10:10 as well, I saw earlier. 33:2. I love you so much, but I keep running from you. I don't understand why I do this. Soul connection. Twin flames, soulmates, whatever you call it. No one makes me feel the way you do. You are the best I ever had. What an intense love. I feel called to use another oracle right now as well. Let me draw. Ooh. Wow. 2 cards came out. Trust. Transformation. 10:10 is also about transformation, okay? Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. Accept the situation. Release, surrender, and allow things to flow in for you. Again, as I was like reading this card, my left ear was ringing. It's about the past. Something from the past is really stopping you from trusting. You need to let go of whatever has been affecting you in terms of past relationships, past trauma, or even the past of this connection. So maybe in the past, like this person hasn't been showing up, you're doubting this person. But what I'm seeing is like this person truly does feel for you. Maybe they haven't really been able to express it effectively or in a healthy manner. I'm not saying tolerate unhealthy behavior. If they're abusive and whatever and toxic, cut them out. Okay, you don't need this. What I'm showing is basically if it's someone who's not so toxic, there's this form of like just lack of clarity in communication in terms of feelings, maybe just kind of push and pull kind of dynamic. Then it's also asking you to trust the process, that there's a reason why you're still thinking about this person. Trust the intuition. And now things might be shifting is the energy I'm getting, like things are changing a little bit more. Your person's not going to come back 100% same from before. Your person's going to come back a little bit more elevated from before. Another card that jumped out, if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Okay, so trust your feelings. Okay, if you really want to go and do something, go and do it. Don't be afraid. Again, the focus is in your heart, okay? Not in your mind, not in your ego. Don't let your ego stop you from being honest with yourself. Don't let your ego stop you from coming clean with your feelings. I'm seeing 12 and 24 as well. So what do we need to know about this connection? Sugar daddy vibes. Someone's coming in. Okay, this person seems to be someone who really truly wants to take care of you. There's clarity that's coming in this connection. I think in this moment, your person is starting to realize like what you really mean, the value that you bring to this table, to the connection, to your person's life. But at the same time, there's this lack of like patience. Your person wants things to move, things really to develop really quickly. There's also you wanting that. There's this energy of frustration that I'm sensing from you, that you feel like you want things to really develop really quickly. But now it's about trust. It's about divine timing. Okay, so turn it up, right? Temperance. Divine timing, harmony, trust, and allow things to flow for you, because there are bigger things that are meant for you to happen. Again, I'm seeing a lot of like doubts and insecurities based on your past with this person. But it's showing me to really manifest and let go of past negative habits and patterns. Seems to be an important card, okay? Page of Pentacles is coming in strong, like reversed, strong. So now what I'm seeing is that for this connection to be in a new energy, you need to first align your goals. This is about the truth in communication, clarity in communication. You need to be very clear with your standards, with your boundaries, with what you want in life. Only when that conversation is had, when you're transparent with what you want in life, how you want people to show up for you in life, is when this connection will take a different turn towards transformation, okay, a new development in this connection. Don't allow like temper, frustration, annoyance, anger to seep into the energy of this connection. There's still a lot of like the past. I know I've said this like 3 times now, but there's a heavy energy of you needing to let go of the past of this connection, or even a past trauma or hurt, in order for this connection to further develop. And your manifestation, your healthy and abundance mindset is very important. If you're constantly thinking like this person's never going to come back, this person's never going to change, that's going to happen. If you're thinking, you know what, I'm going to trust that this person understands how I feel, I'm going to trust that this person's going to do the right thing, and allow them to show you whether they actually do the right thing. That's the energy you have to be in. Understand that in this moment, you also have to stand your ground in your boundaries, knowing exactly how you feel. What you expect from a partner is very important, okay? This connection seems to be otherworldly, a divine timing kind of thing. It's meant to teach you a lesson. Okay, it doesn't mean that just because this person is teaching you a lesson means that this person has to be like bad vibes. That's not always the case. Sometimes like people learn and grow together. So what I'm saying from the cards is like you are both teaching each other important lessons for each other. And again, from the cards, I'm saying that things are not ending yet, right? So there's still further development, but for further development to come into play, especially healthy ones, you need to first allow transformation to kick in, and you need to trust divine timing and trust the universe. Okay, let's see what's up. What did I say? Abundance and old school, going back to the old ways of dating, respecting traditions. Maybe your person wants to come in with like a proper date to ask you officially like to be together. And there's abundance here as well in the cards, okay, which we already saw earlier as well. So there's a lot of positive mindset. Manifestation is so important in this deck 2 collective, okay, which is so different from deck 1's reading as well. So if this resonates with you, do help me hit the like and subscribe. If you want a personal reading to dive into your situation further, to ask any questions about your career or whatever else that you want to ask, you can always book a private reading with me on @𝐸𝐜𝐼𝐶rystals.co. I also have a Patreon where I upload once or twice weekly on twin flames. So if you do identify that you are in a twin flame connection, you can subscribe to that. That's where I'll pick up on your energy. And that's when we kind of deep dive into the intent, potential actions that they'll take, okay? If you want assistance in your life, I also have love spells, abundance spells, soul tie release, anything that you want on @𝐸𝐼𝐶rystals.co for your love spells. Again, I do it remotely, so it doesn't matter where you're based. I'm in Singapore, but I can do it for anyone across the world. Thanks for watching, and subscribe, and I'll upload again.